Hello, nerds, and welcome to our Pi TD Australia spawn. If this is the first time seeing our channel, make sure you watch part 1. It's a phenomenal spawn, it's a lot of fun, and then come back to watch this video. Link is in the description. We're at, turn 100. We should probably decide what type of victory condition we're gonna go for. Considering we went for culture victory last time, I think it would be a lot of fun to try to go for some type of science victory. I don't do science victories a lot, but we of course have really good campuses. And we also have already started to recruit a good amount of admirals and at least one scientist, meaning we have 4 science on our ley lines. I think we're going to end up using our diggers for a attack. Diggers are just incredibly good because they're the infantry replacement that doesn't require oil, and we have to attack someone. Rome is currently our ally, so I think we're going to keep trading with him. We have really good trade routes going across the seas, so we get tons and tons of gold. And I think we'll just attack Indonesia because she has something I want. There's just ley lines here, and I really want it. Maybe we'll continue the war and go after Dido. Temanaki is down here, but there are just lots and lots of places that we can go ahead and settle for more cities, more science, more chops, and just have a grand old time, right? So I can just plan more and more cities, get some campuses pretty much anywhere we want, specifically looking out for these ley lines, but we can get tons of harbors, we can get tons of trade routes. We could also go for a late Munchin Scott city up this way. Munchin Scott's really good because it gives you 20% science and 10% production in all of your cities. It's an incredibly good late game science victory wonder. And in terms of civics, I'm building an encampment right now, so I'm gonna wait to boost this. We're gonna go for medieval fairs. If I could get a 4th trade route, that would be fantastic. I will want to try to buy up the tiles over here next to this ley line. And let's sell some of our strategics away. That way I can buy some good tiles for the city to work, and then it'll get that commercial hub done a little bit faster. This harbor needs to be finished. So if I can get a builder here, maybe chop out the harbor, and then we can try to get 4 trade routes to boost this. In the meantime, I think going for Merchant Republic will be really good this game. We'll get additional gold with cities with governors, also production towards the districts. Monarchy is good for now, but we'll work our way this direction. But yeah, this is kind of the idea. Looking for campuses that have reefs and also are breathtaking, so we can get the additional boost there. Also, I do want to try to make use of our ability here. Citadel of Civilization, 100% production if they have either received a declaration of war or liberated a city in the past 10 turns. If someone declares war on us, that's fine. We actually did get declared war on by Dido, which means I should have that production boost right now. Oh no, I think we declared war on Dido because she declared war on Rome, so I don't think we get that production boost. Yeah, we don't. However, if Rome or Dido ended up losing a city, we can go and try to liberate that for a nice production boost towards the end of the game. Isaac Newton is up, so I need to try to get them as well. And I think just the more builders I have, the better. Lots of barbs here. So I'm going to send this quadrireme down here to try to kill some barbarians. That will give us the boost to Naval Tradition, which would give us the 100% Harbor Adjacency bonus card, which is incredibly good for us. Let's get our APAC stations around this pasture. This is a 4 food, 2 production tile on a flat plains tile. It's incredibly good. And we're going to keep on scouting around with these boats, just looking for pretty much anything we can find. Ah, here we are. This is who we want to attack. Should be able to get killed here pretty quickly. Let's get a nice chop here so we can actually finish the Colosseum. Boom. So this is going to give us 2 amenities, 2 culture, and 2 loyalty in every city within 6 tiles. Because this is built in the center of our empire, a lot of our cities are going to be boosted. If you look at the city overlap lens, that is a total of 7 cities getting 2 amenities, which is going to absolutely just blow up my amenities, which means we're boosting the cities from 3 amenities to 5, meaning they get from a 10% yield boost to 20%. So that's additional 10% food, production, gold, science, culture, and faith because of this one wonder. It's such a good wonder. Also send these archers back home to sit in our cities to get us a free amenity from retainers. Attack this guy again. Boom. Boost to Naval Tradition. I'm going to switch to that. I want to get that card on as soon as possible. I can also buy another amenity. Nice. Then I'm going to buy a trade route in Sydney, I think. We are running Visselbanken, so getting food and production by trading to our ally will help Sydney grow. We did find Singapore. And Jerusalem. I would love to get a double send to Singapore to have a good use of our envoys here. And we have another admiral. We're just stacking up these admiral points.
An enormous...
Oh, look, a wonder. We found Maui, too. Oh, Maui, this game would be fantastic. Because we could really prep a bunch of really nice coastal cities by getting more coastal resources. We're just going to start clearing out barbs with this unit. Sorting by gold, we can trade with Antananarivo. That goes through barbarians, though. So I'm going to trade down here with Rome. This doesn't go across any type of water. So it would be worth a lot more gold if I was trading through the water. So they'll just stack all of our trade routes in Nerdy Town. That'll be fine.
The Navy.
The Navy. All right, we're at the point. I want to run Harbor Adjacency, and I want to run Diplomatic League for a little bit. So I can get first-time sends in both of these city-states. Grab Susan of Singapore. That's going to give us a little bit of extra production from our trade routes. And I might as well get Susan of Jerusalem for the Yaris Corps. And a lot of vision in this area. There is so much land over here. Holy cow, dude. Gilgamesh! Gilgamesh, honor to meet you, buddy. Declare friendship immediately. Get open borders. He'll give me a little bit of extra gold for it as well. I sent him an embassy so I can see where his capital is. Looks like he has a lot of land available to him. Like a lot of land. Adelaide is about to get really strong with food and production. See if we can buy any luxuries from him. We can buy tea from him. Fantastic. All 7 of my cities are ecstatic. I think we need to start looking for a moment to expand. So this is why I switched the trade route to Nugget Town. You'll see that trading across water doubles the amount of gold that you're making from districts in an international trade route. You can see we're making 6 gold per turn from districts. That'll be the city center and also a harbor we're trading with. That is being doubled. So you get an additional 6 gold per turn from trading across landmarks and includes trading across water. We're making 2 production and 1 culture from other districts in Rome, which would be an encampment, an industrial zone, and probably a theater square. We are then making 2 science per turn because this is a scientific alliance, and 2 food and 2 production from Visselbanken. That's a lot of modifiers. Just remember, trading across water is more effective than across land. I'm just going to have my galleys go on auto-explore at this point. I am beyond this. Alright, also, we were fighting a man-at-arms. I'd love to get this man-at-arms. He's a little bit strong, so I'm just going to fortify on the hill and have him attack me. Yeah, so you're going to sit here and heal while he attacks us. And we have access to banking, which means we can get banks online now. I'm going to go for buttresses because it's boosted, and I want to get to shipyards so I can get production from our harbors. It'll be really important for us. I do want to try to get spies here soon. This city also needs to grow, so I'm going to buy it a granary. It doesn't have the extra housing from coastal cities, but it is what it is. Did we not get a religion? There's only 4 religions available. I thought it was 5. Alright, what's Hinduism? Choral music? Oh my goodness. We can get culture from temples? Oh, yes, please. That is okay with me. Alright, there's medieval affairs. Military training is boosted. So get these envoys. Mohenjo-Daro's in the game. If I could get Susan of Mohenjo-Daro, that'll give us a lot of housing, especially in our coastal cities, because that will stack on top of John Curtin's abilities. Right, I'm going to try to make Sydney as big as possible, because it might be one of our core cities as we go through here. I did completely forget about Newton. And it looks like we have about 12 turns to try to boost this. So I need to find every city with a campus, which is only my first 2 cities, I think. And as soon as they're done, I'm going to project on both of them. Let's grab Liang. I want to throw in Brisbane. This is going to be my builder city. You definitely always need a builder city in your science games. I can run veterancy for faster harbors and encampments. I'll take out Diplo League now. Put in Republican Legacy again. Keep serfdom. Yeah, we're going to keep all this as is. And I'm going to get a couple of good farms here. I'm going to be boosted with feudalism. A nice farm triangle here. I think farm triangles are probably a little bit more valuable at the moment. I'm going to try to use my faith to buy great people as much as possible because we do have Oracle. Oh, destroy that encampment. Oh my goodness. Alright. Well, you know, you get what you get when you build next to a volcano, I guess. We can get meeting houses too. Nice. Well, I'm going to work on a spy in Sydney, I think. I can use my faith to buy those meeting houses too. Oh, please don't die. This is actually pretty close. I'm going to send him home. And I think it's time to go for Merchant Republic. If I could have upgraded these galleys, that would have been smart. Oh, I can actually upgrade them in Gilgamesh's land if we become a ally. So let me go here to Caesar, Research Alliance, and Gilgamesh. We might as well, I can't really trade with him, so I might as well just make him a military ally. We're still at war with Dido too. I could use this moment to attack her, but she's still really far away. My military is not ready. So I might as well be at peace with her. That way I can trade with her. Let me come down for these goody huts, I think. I'll send a horse. No, Gitarja, I don't want to be friends. Goodbye.
A vast
A vast tomb. All right, let's grab Entane and Revo back. And we'll start throwing envoys into Mohenjo-Daro. We got another hero. Having that next to a pasture is good. And then we have a farm triangle here. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no, I just pulled my horse out of here. Where are you? Come back. All right, apparently there's a time for a war? That is so funny. She was just asking me to be friends. All right, it's time. Time for walls. Akkad's at war with us too? Oh no, I wish I had my envoys now. So my city has 30 combat strength right now. That is because my strongest melee unit so far is this horseman unit right here. But if I go ahead and I buy a man-at-arms in this city, boom, it jumps the city up to 49 combat strength. And this should be able to defend way, way better. I actually do need to keep an archer up here then. All right, Indonesia, you're literally asking for it. Hey, wait a second. You declared war on me? That means you activated my trap card. So yes, 100% production in all my cities. Indonesia, you are amazing. Thank you so much. That's incredible. Let me just buy this tile so I just can finish this farm triangle. And then, yeah, we're just going to send... it's only 47 strength cities, so I think we're going now. Okay, we're going now. We're doing it live. Oh, gosh, I need a... Ouch. All right, I need to get this archer into the city, meaning I need to defend my territory. Uh-oh. How much is the upgrade? 250? Newton's still here. I need to finish these 2 projects. I can deal with these units in the back if I go ahead and focus on holding this line here. And I need like 100 gold right now. Gilgamesh will give me a lot. Is that Niter? I don't have any need for Niter yet. We get some instant gold from Gilgamesh and from Dido, so that piece was actually pretty useful. Let's get that man-at-arms. We'll get our archers in place. I probably should have went for those crossbows now. And I want to boost Merchant Republic, so I'm going to start working on humanism. Though these are going to be a while to upgrade. So let's just finish it. We've already secured a golden age, so that's fantastic. I can't believe she actually went to war with us. That's ridiculous. That is so not smart. Also, you're going to come over here and help with the war. I did want to maybe grab Maui. Also, our capital can get another district. So I'd love to get a Theta square in this city. +5 is pretty incredible. I need to keep a research alliance with him. Yes, that's good. She has a bunch of men-at-arms. Oh, whoops. Our hero died. Oh, boy. Okay. Well, we're going for another one, so... Civic time, go for humanism. That's going to be really hard to boost. All right, we finish our 2 projects. Yeah, we're going to get Isaac Noon. That's amazing. This guy needs to fortify. My horse is actually hurting. We get walls next turn. If I attack here, I lose this horse. So horse needs to come back into my city. And this city needs walls. New government time. The influence points for monarchy is really nice. But I think a Merchant Republic is going to be better for us long term. I can take out retainers. I need to run feudal contract because I need some units right now. Naval infrastructure can come in. Republican legacy and Merchant Republic or Merchant Confederation. This city is also growing incredibly quickly. You could actually do an aqueduct IZ here. I know I have a Temple of Artemis pinned. I completely forgot about that. But Temple of Artemis is gone. So yeah, a nice IZ here would actually be much better. That's going to help boost production in the local area. Just work on all of those projects. And yeah, we have a couple of IZs being planned. I think eventually we're gonna put an IZ in this area. And maybe we could do a Magnus vertical integration in Sydney and just get tons of industrial zones, boosting the production in Sydney from oil power. Now, if you know me, you'll notice that I've been putting a lot more industrial zones than I normally do. That's because normally multiple industrial zones are redundant. In addition to the base production that you get from the industrial zone itself, as well as the workshop, which only gives 3 production plus 1 production per industrial city-states, the industrial zone provides area of effect production to all cities that are within range. That range is 6 tiles. You'll see this industrial zone reaches 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cities to a maximum of 7 if we capture our COD. This factory provides 3 production to all cities within this radius. So if you build 1 industrial zone in the center of your empire, it can provide production to all of these cities. This is 3 production to every single city within the radius, meaning that this single building will provide 3 production to 7 cities, or 21 production per turn from a single building. When it's powered, you get an additional 3 production per city, or 42 production per turn from a single building. This will grow even higher with multiple production city-states, each providing additional +2 production to each city affected by this factory per city-state at level 2 relationship. However, a city cannot be affected by multiple factories at the same time. So if we go ahead and we build a second industrial zone here and build a second factory, the factory in our second industrial zone is redundant because it does not hit any other cities that are not already affected by another factory. This is exactly how power and production from power plants work as well. If you don't know, coal power plants only provide production to the city that owns the power plant. Oil power plants provide area of effect production, which is also +3 to every city-state within 6 tiles, which again scales with production city-states, getting additional 3 production per industrial city-state that you have a level 3 relationship with. Nuclear power plants work the same way, except it's 4 production, addition to area of effect science to every city not affected by a power plant. So unless you just want them for the engineer points, it is completely redundant to build multiple factories, oil, and nuclear power plants in the same area of your empire. That is unless you use Magnus vertical integration, then it just does, which gives production from all nearby industrial zone buildings, i.e. factories, oil, and nuclear power plants, with regional bonuses, not just the first. Meaning you can build a coal power plant in the core Magnus city, which will give production equal to the adjacency of the IZ itself, and then you can go ahead and build industrial zones in every single other city within a 6-tile radius of a city, and all of these industrial zones will actually boost the production of your core city. And you can totally supercharge the production in one core city to give it so much production that it will literally build anything in a game in 1 turn, which can actually outperform Pengala's Space Initiative program in a space race, or build you literally anything you need, from nukes to GDRs and Manhattan projects, tanks, art, everything. It is quite good, and it's what we're doing today. Oh, shoot. All right. Spy time. I need to send the spy to Indonesia so that we can get more diplomatic visibility and more combat strength against her. And I really need crossbows. We have walls in this city, which is fantastic. This horse units can be killed when they're on the water. Another admiral. Now I wish I sent those envoys to a COD. There's just too much going on here. Crossbows. Actually, I'm gonna build men-at-arms. Himiko? When did we get Himiko? Oh my goodness. Immediately need Himiko. I'm gonna slow down Maui so we can get Himiko faster. And then I'm just gonna work on these melee units. +1 sight range on naval units is actually really useful for us. And we can go across ocean early.
What can be late?
Alright, she just stood there. Johannesburg is in this game. I'm just gonna keep buying horsemen. Yeah, we're going after Indonesia. This is not acceptable. How dare you?
Normal people.
Step here, step here. I'm gonna take the moment to attack the man-at-arms because he's in the middle of the lake. But I also need to hit the catapult. Move forward. You need to heal. You come out. If we check, looks like Sumeria actually just jumped ahead of us towards Isaac Newton. They just projected, so I need to make sure I actually secure him. So we're gonna faith buy, and then we have Isaac Newton. Nice. I'm gonna keep on getting these archers built, and we're just gonna flood crossbows at Indonesia. I have a little bit of gold, so I'm gonna save the gold for the crossbows. Yeah, this catapult's a problem. It needs to be dealt with immediately. Otherwise, we're gonna lose this city. I can step here, kill that, defend here. As long as we have a nice line of fortification, we'll be just okay here. Pikemen incoming. Okay, so Newton wants to go to this campus, build a library for free. All right, looking good, looking good, looking good. Let's get our theater square. Actually, let's get the theater square into shipyards. Shipyards are incredibly important. It's going to be gold and production from harbors. This city has its commercial hub done. I would like to buy the market. However, I had a plan for probably a campus here. The more campuses we have, the better. I need campuses in like every city. I am running... Ooh, not veterancy yet. Veterancy will give us extra production towards our harbor buildings, including the shipyard. So I'm going to actually wait till I have that plugged in before I build shipyards. We have aqueducts unlocked. So any city that wants an aqueduct, I should probably lock one down. Should be most of my cities. My inland cities, at least. I think we're going to go for an aqueduct and a IZ here. These cities are going to be productive, but this is going to be my core city. I just want to do a food shop here. Nah, it's fine. I'll crush it. I think saving the production on the district is worth missing the food shop at this point. Oh, dude, that volcano just keeps going off. All right, we do have Himiko, which is fantastic. One more turn until we can get mercenaries. So let's go over for printing to get the diplomatic visibility and combat strength. Let me get my units up too. I want to skip a COD because I want to save. I want to be Susan of a COD later. It would technically be an 8th Colosseum city, so that might be worth it. Alright, we got a 10 pop city, which is fantastic. There's a few things we could raid here, but let me run the upgrade card first. Professional Army. Invention will be a really good card. I need to keep an eye on all of the Grey People cards, because that's going to be really nice for our ley lines. I'm not going to do builders for a little bit of time. So I'm going to run campus adjacency. And as I get more industrial zones down, I'll want to plug invention. But for the meantime, it's time for crossbows. Bring this guy back, bring this guy back. Once we plug in a raid, we can go after everything else around here. Let's go for a holy site in Adelaide. This is my Pingala city. So actually, instead of going for the holy site, I should go for the industrial zone. This is actually a +3 here, so I'm going to build that right there. We do have a resolution here. The AI tends to vote for lowering somebody's amenities. I wish we could just double amenity, but they almost always vote for no. They usually vote for whatever civ is the most hated, they generally try to target. So Dido is equally hated by most people. So Dido probably has a resource that they're going to vote down. It is the same continent shared with us, so it's probably going to be one of our own resources. But if you look at what Dido has access to, she has access to diamonds, honey, and tea. Unfortunately, we have all three of those. So if we vote down one of Dido's luxuries, we're also going to hurt ourselves. So I don't have a ton of Diplo favor. I was selling a lot of it. So we're going to lose an amenity as part of the problem that happens when you play like this. I do want to vote up a cultural city-state. I think I'm trading with one. Probably not, actually. But I could trade with Antananarivo. And let's actually vote up. I think there's a lot of votes there. No luxuries for salt. Who had salt? Gilgamesh and myself. Right. From the very start. That's so rude. This guy almost has a promotion, so I want to get him promoted. Let's get a kill here. Step forward. I didn't get Kilwa yet. So I will want to try to prioritize that coming up. And I can finally get one of these government buildings. I'm thinking Grandmaster Chapel would be really good for buying diggers with faith later on in the game. Though I'm going to be using my faith on Grey People because of Oracle. So instead I'm going to run Intelligence Agency to get some more spies going. Let's get this crossbow up and maybe get a couple of pillages out. Now, I do want to get all these other settles out soon. But we're about to hit the Renaissance era, which means we can go back to monumentality. Gitarja, you're totally going to lose that settler. We have a spy here, so I would like to gain a listening post. This will give us a little bit more combat strength. Increasing our level of diplomatic visibility on our opponent. And let's just keep upgrading these crossbows. I could upgrade coursers as well. And they're starting walls in their cities. So actually I do need to get a battering ram or a siege tower. And at that point, do we just kill a COD? Maybe. The free city would be nice. Yeah, she's getting walls. Oh, more droughts. Jeez, stop. All right, new one's here. Free library and university. I need to start focusing on those universities so that I can get my alchemical societies running. Our next governor title comes in 10 turns. So let's get our universities online. Let's run raid. Also, I need to get the settlers going. Run Machiavellism because I was working on... No, my spy's already out. I need to run veterancy for a little bit while I'm working on my shipyards. We can definitely get value out of pillaging a COD. You know what? Screw it. Let's take a COD. We can get another industrial zone down here to boost Sydney. I think that's worth it in the end. Let's get those shipyards online too. This spy is going to give us a lot of vision of her capital too. Alright, Akkad is under siege already. Send some units in, and the city's going to fall very quickly. We do have the Corsairs, so they're ready to upgrade. I don't want to run the upgrade card though, so I'm just going to start upgrading them directly. Go for military engineering so we can find Niter. There's more admirals. I need to get a merchant soon, and I'll be able to faith buy ones very, very shortly. Akkad made peace with us because Caesar took them over. Awkward? Well, let's try again. Builders came out. Okay. Wow, that was weird. Himiko's here. We can start hitting the city. And Akkad should fall in like basically a turn. Also plunder some trade routes. And we're gonna get the coursers in here to start pillaging their stuff. Their cities do have crossbow shots, so I need to keep that in mind. Get a little bit of experience, and Akkad will fall immediately. There's another mine pillage, but that is okay. I'd rather go straight for attacking Indonesia. Alright, we have Niter. I'd like to buy an armory to boost that. Meantime, I want cartography. Alright, we got a little bit of pillaging to do here. Might as well get a pillages on all of these farms to get my units nice and healed up. And then we can just take a COD. Then we can send our coursers out to get more raiding gun. Get the siege tower up. Get our crossbows out. Himiko up. And then start fixing all the tiles. Then we just pillaged. Okay. Aqueduct here. A dam right here. An IZ in the middle. I want to save that good farm, so do something like this. Aqueduct. I might as well get a commercial hub too in this city. Oh wow, it has 8 pop. It has so many district slots. That's crazy. So let me get the diplo quarter here too. And that's just a lot to work on. There's cartography finished. Oh my god, war is worth it. Oh, they got crossbows here now. That's concerning. Alright, well I guess I'm pulling back. We got a couple pillages. Boom, boom. The capital's gonna work on some new buildings. Let's get our universities online, get our science return up. Also, I did want Maui still. This crossbow is gonna soften up some units up here while we're pushing. I think I'm gonna send a bunch of melee units down here to capture the city really fast. These guys, while the other ones come. Oh, siege tactics boosted already. Now I need to get to scientific theory and industrialization. I don't have a university next to a mountain yet, apparently. I also need to look out for things like the Forbidden City. I need more policy cards. Go for civil engineering. Get the new builder card. Oh, more pillaging. 1,700 gold right now. I didn't get that merchant, but that's okay. Our culture return is just fine. I do want to buy that armory. Boost gunpowder. There we go. So we have Niter here. That's the only one I see, but we're making Niter return already. Man, I need to get back to... First of all, growing, but also settling. The longer you wait to settle, the less worth it is to settle. Shoot the pikeman again. Nice, he ran away. Renaissance era, let's go. Ooh. Oh, this is an interesting choice, actually. Reform the coinage could be a good amount of gold. Monumentality means I can faith buy my builders and settlers. But Hexagon Draconis means 3 population for cities I've settled on a different continent than your first city, and 2 movement for naval and embark units, and extra loyalty. So these cities become online really, really fast. I can immediately lock down 2 districts because they're at 4 pop, and they'll actually move out there faster. So if I just focus on spamming settlers, we could get a lot of units out really fast. Oh wait, ha! It's a heroic age! So I can select all 3 of them. Oh my goodness. Oh my, I forgot how good that is. All right, cool. That's cool. All right, these crossbows are just gonna slam those walls too. And this guy needs to fortify for a minute. Actually, we're gonna... It's a crossbow. I could move here, but I think that guy might die if I do that. I'd rather keep my units alive than worry about that extra turn of healing for that city. Now that this is here, I actually might want to put the aqueduct here to boost this IZ, which means putting the dam here and then an IZ here. So yeah, I need a lot of builders. I will immediately buy a market so I can buy another trader. And then we're going to go for... Oh man, I forgot. Look how good this city is. Look at all this ocean tiles. Meaning, I'm going to swap this tile over for Sydney to get Sydney growing while the capital works on all of these ocean tiles. I need a lot of builders. I just need so many builders. I'm going to faith buy a settler to just get this city going. It is on the same continent, but that is okay. All right, I need to keep an eye out for Kilwa. I need to keep an eye out for the Forbidden City, which has to be built here in Brisbane, I think. I keep an eye out for engineers. It is the Renaissance era, so we did lose out on the medieval era engineers. That's okay with me. We're about to get ready to mass settle. Get a little bit of pillaging out on this city. City's under siege already. This city's back under siege. Crossbows. And we're going to get ready to pillage this land. There's no military up here. And I keep going for commercial hubs. And I would also like to get this Munchen Scott city at some point. City's under siege, so I might as well just start whacking it. Gitarja went to war with me. That's annoying.
The real use.
They have knights here. Uh-oh. Well, that's new. All right, let's get these guys set up. Okay. Let's get a little bit of pillaging. Oh, I need to hit this city before those walls are built. There's 52 strength because of the knight in there, though. I need both these cities to fall. This is a plane, so I'll be able to attack next turn. Oh, the siege ended. Whoops. Himiko is going to stand here to boost both of these guys. All right, can I kill this knight with the 3 crossbows I have here? Yes, I can. Awesome. So you're going to step and pillage. You're going to pillage, step, attack. Get a couple of attacks in. And I can take this city now. I can take both these cities. Take that. Take that. Taking both cities on the same turn means loyalty is going to be much easier to hold. And I'll move Himiko up here to the crossbows to keep them nice and strong. Keep training with Rome. Looks like Indonesia's up here to settle. Honestly, that might actually work out well for me. No peace. Please settle up there. We'll fall to loyalty. I won't have to worry about killing her. I'll take out natural philosophy. I need to start working on tons of builders. So public works. I take vegetancy out at this point. Plug in replica. Actually, invention. I need to start getting those engineer points running. This campus still needs pillaged. I'll take a turn to heal. My units gather up. Then these cities need housing. I would actually like to submit an aid request. I got hit by a disaster. I don't know where. When? Huh? Alright, city needs to grow here. Apparently that converted to a different religion. Shinto. Divine inspiration. Okay. I'd like to chop this for food. Meaning I can get an industrial zone down here next. I need to go for... whatever at this point. We're just having fun now. This capital needs to work on our settlers. We can also get adept, which means we can get the university replacements for these 3 universities. There's only a turn built into this, so I'll take this, which means we now get gold out of our universities, which is fantastic. We could take Casa. Casa would actually be incredibly fun. 3 governor titles and then also boost to production out here. I really need this Kilwa. I need everything. I just need everything. All right, I have another spy. Dido's the only other person I can actually spy on, and looks like she actually has commercial hubs. So I'm gonna send this spy this way. Let's get these IZ done and the industrial zone. I will take Harbor Master on Rena to boost this commercial hub to a +8. That also makes this harbor here pretty viable to get both in that city. Hello, builders. Yeah, military emergency happened. I want to vote this one down and this one up. And it should be fine because, yeah, I do have allies that were voting for me. Oh, that really hurts, actually. I will need an art museum in the capital. I also just need so many things. Let me send Maui over this way to boost these cities. Perth is here. Immediately go for a harbor. Get another source of honey. Sell it off. Oh, well, no one wants it. The capital does need the Alchemical Society. It is Pangala. I need those scientist points. And I will need those merchants too. Now you start faith buying builders out of here. And settlers out of here. Let's get a couple of builders just to boost this city up. I will need an art museum in my Pangala city. I don't need this many units to deal with this problem. But I do need help clearing out these barbarians. Which means things like frigates. Where are my galleys at? Let me clear out barbarian boats if I can. I need to get industrialization. I guess I'm grabbing this builder. And we're marching on the capital. Hopefully she settles this city up here. I will retire the admiral that gives 3 combat strength to all my units. Sydney needs a chop here, so we can go straight into an industrial zone. We'll start trading with our ally here. This guy needs to go to chop here. Well, I'll get another builder. Oh, that's a settler. Shoot. Oh, whatever. You did literally ask for this, Indonesia, so I don't know what else you wanted. I don't know what else you expected to happen. Barbarian boats here. Yeah, she's getting shredded. Siege tower into place. This settler went... I did not mean to get this settler. But there's breathtaking tiles out here. So I'll send you down this way if Indonesia doesn't settle that city. Let's try this again. Let's get a builder. Caesar's taking over all the city-states somehow. Alright, we can start hitting the capital here. There's no units in there. It's pretty weak. Let's kill a quadrireme. Steal a builder. All of the good things. I'll get a harbor here because it's the Marina city. At some point, I might continue this war. Dickers are very far away, though. Alright, I might as well put some resources here to boost these harbor cities. Oh my goodness, that's so good. I could settle here, which means I could put a little resource right here. And a harbor here. Then I can settle another. Dude, there's just like actually good harbors out here. Then I could settle another city. Again, I'm looking for these breathtaking campuses. So settle here, which means campus, harbor. There's a nice river here. Oh yeah. We're gonna have so much science. There's a ley line here too. There's breathtaking tiles here. I can do something like this. That feels really good. Alright, let's finally chop here. Go straight into Kilwa. I want to buy a workshop here to speed up the production too. Oh my god, stop with the droughts! Astronomy is finished. I'm gonna go square rigging. I got a lot to pillage up here. Might as well kill these barbs behind us. Oh, actually, this chop can go to the capital. Chop out a settler. Send them. Which means I can put this here. Oh, yeah. They're just going to be so good. It's going to be so good. The capital could get another nice breathtaking tile over here. And I'm just going to go for... yeah, faith, actually. Gain sources here. It's going to steal money up there. This seems like a St. Basil city, doesn't it? Lots of tundra up here. We also have tons of gold right now. So let me go through my cities. Let me see if I need anything. One of my cities is lacking housing. Probably not a coastal city. It's a COD. Yeah, but you have I'm going to buy granaries in these off-water cities because, you know, they're going to need it. There's an alchemical society you could buy here. Or I could just keep buying settlers. Yeah. Seems good to me. There's a lot of barbarians to clear out here, so I will need to start sending my military out this way. Ooh, pirates. Get a couple upgrades out here. Keep pillaging. Oh, that's annoying. Indonesia, please settle this city up here so you don't die. Please. Please. Yep, now I can add more luxuries. That's fantastic. Let's go for scientific theory. I actually do want to upgrade this musketman. Like, this is a hero, and he can go kill something. Get our boost for us. Keep getting experience on this quadrireme. Feels good to me. Pillage this again. Boom, nationalism. Go for colonialization because it is already there. And you might as well go for a workshop. Governor title time. I just want to get a little bit of extra faith going. Let's grab Moksha. We'll throw him into somewhere he can stay. Preferably a city that has a lot of districts, a lot of faith. Send him to Newcastle. I'm going to send these pike and shots out this way to go clear out these barbarians. Finally get a Niner mine down. Let's go. I have 2 envoys, so I want to get Antananarivo back. Get a couple more pillages off. Please, dude, just settle. Settle your last... Indonesia, what is wrong with you? I'll get a workshop here. This city's just going to work on its own buildings for a while. Galleys can tank the shots from these crossbows. I don't have the skyscraper card in, so instead of chopping, I'm just going to improve that tile. This is out of range of the city, so I could chop it. I also just need to get all of his fish improved. Oh, she settled. Yeah, that's such a bad spot, though. Aw, dang it. Well, she can aqueduct and campus. Still do a Munch and Scott, right? It technically still works. It's just not as good. City's actually really strong with a knight in it. To like an annoying degree. Alright, we got our first 2 settlers out. I have tons of faith. Let me finally grab a writer. And I can get my heroes back to help clear out these barbarians. So let's do that. These guys are slowly taking damage. They'll die eventually. Oh man, it's taking forever. Let's get a market. Keep pumping up Sydney. And I get my writers into my Pangala city specifically. Chop that. I also need to make sure I place this dam. Oh, the city has so much to build though. So I think the Reina city will work on it. Eventually. And I need to start faith buying builders out of Liang city like every turn. Oh, this is technically still my capital's continent. Alright, out of action charges, Maui. Himiko really wants to go to a city-state right now. Like Antananarivo. Sinbad. Oh, Sinbad would be fantastic to grab. We have an engineer. I wanted to skip that one, but it's just really annoying when there's other AIs. Let's run Diplomatic League. Take out Raid for now and run Veterancy again. Their first time sends out. All right, let's settle these cities. They start with 4 populations, so they can immediately place the harbor and the campus on the same turn. Beautiful. +6 harbor, +3 campus. Work on both of those. Get some luxuries. Trade with our ally. Player friend alliance. Research alliance. Dude, you got a ton of books. Rome is going for that tourism victory, apparently. Crossbows just have to wind down this city just because these man-at-arms aren't strong enough to do enough damage without dying. Oh, the knight came out. Oh, there's 2 knights. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's actually grab a kill here. Oh, that was Maui. Okay. Let's go ahead and try to chop out these districts. Let's go for square rigging. Here's the musketman. I get a kill with that guy. Oh, Nikola Tesla would be fantastic to grab. Sorry, Leonardo da Vinci, because we have so many industrial zones planned. Also, if we could get an Oxford University, it'd be incredible. Pangala City doesn't have a spot for it, but Newcastle does. Let's actually just take out the city, I think. No, this knight needs to be killed regardless. Oh, it's not dead. Take the city. Ah! He's so close. No! Alright, this spy needs to go somewhere else. It never got a chance to level up, so I'm going to send it to Dido. Level it up there. No, my crossbow. Oh shoot, how did you shoot the musketman? Right, let's kill his crossbow. Get a free crossbow, take out the camp. Definitely chop, especially for the harbors, because we're running Ventured Sea, so they're getting done really fast. We could run Sinbad. We could actually get a good amount of gold out of that. Send this builder over here to the capital. A lot of fishing boats to make. Alright, take the city. Boom. Capital's mine. Triple ley lines. Oh boy. And now we can actually make peace with the Gitarja. This is her last city. And it should fall to loyalty. Yeah, it's going to fall to loyalty. What else do you have left? Gold? Yeah, give me it. Is this coastal? It is not. There's no way to get boats out here. But Himiko, I would love to get out to Antananarivo and Ayutthaya. Finish that harbor. Straight into the lighthouse. Get some spices online. Let's go. Beautiful. Actually, I'm going to send Himiko down this way. And then this builder has a lot to fix out here. Holy cow. Get these horses off of the volcano. Hey, I am a victor. How'd you know? It wasn't the murder, right? And with the conquering of a whole civ, that's where we're going to leave it for today's video. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you never miss the next one. Also, leave a comment down below for the Goddess of Algorithms Pantheon. And follow me on Twitch. Later, nerds.